Nice job of just sticking the helmet down 9 yards on the play, but still 3rd and 12 now.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Block working out of the gun. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. On play action, Lock. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down. We documented it last week. They played so well defensively. 4 interceptions. Tried to get their hands on another one there.
And when you've had 4 the previous week, you are just itching for more the very next week. And there was a great opportunity. It went by the wayside, but let's not underscore.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Denver. K.J. Hamler. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good.
Broncos 7, Dolphins nothing.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20-yard line. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Bradley Chubb.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft.
2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Escaping the pressure right, and incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lock. Open man Hamler. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, it's almost as if off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
Really?
He had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on.
Come on.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Locke looks to throw it again. He'll let this go for the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's Tua. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
46-yard line.
This is fucking ass snap.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 7.
From midfield, here's Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Tua now on first down. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, Breida.
Yeah, right.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Two minutes gone by, second quarter. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Fuck.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Preston Williams. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are an
Hell of a
extra
drive,
point away
brother.
from tying up this football game.
Hell of a drive, brother. He needed that. God damn. 14 plays, 77, 6 minutes. God damn.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Take some fucking D, fellas. Y'all well rested now.
This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Well rested, man. Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception,
come on, get the feet down.
Lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
KJ Hamler, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down
at the 25-yard line.
To throw again. Lock. Oh, he'll air this one
Thank
deep
you.
for Judy. And
Hey,
that'll be incomplete.
B. Jones, you usually pick those.
Pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Lock.
Thank you.
A pass for Sutton.
I'm about to say, you owe me one, B. Jones.
Picked off Byron Jones.
You owe me one. Let's go.
It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Dolphins.
Well, he tried to get rid of it. Pressure was coming right in his face, and it turned out to be bad.
Yeah, wake
It's
the
so
fuck
easy to
up.
be critical of him in that spot. But when you have all those people bearing down on you, probably his last thought was just get rid of the ball. Give them what they want. Unfortunately, he gave it to them too well. Picked it off, ran it down for a touchdown.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Lock.
Wide open. I hit the wrong fucking button.
And Lock throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Hey, Zay.
He'll return it to the 24.
Good way to run that shit down, Zay.
So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking
my fault,
about
because I
do you
hit
need
all
to
the
go in a
way
different
last
direction
fucking
next series.
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, here's Breida.
Get through there. Get through there. Get through there.
Juke into space.
Motherfucker.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Up 2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now Breida on a toss left. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
Going right at you, Simmons.
Touchdown.
We see you, Sneak. We see you. We see you. We see you, Simmons. Because you was looking at the other nigga for real. You wasn't looking at the tight end.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the
Fucking
second.
drive, fellas.
Held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment.
Man,
you have
with
to
this
change what
bullshit.
you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better.
Bullshit.
And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Man. I just want to help this nigga win, man. He's
Good
great.
starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
1st down.
They fake the handoff, now Locke. Flushed out right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Locke will try again on 2nd down. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And
What?
That is going to be pulled in. Wow.
I hear X back there.
Everyone in the league talks about
There's no
finishing.
way I jumped first, man. No way.
A half, a game,
No
a
way.
series, whatever. But they're finishing
gonna
the
make me
first
jump
half in
to this
fine
damn
style, putting
dead
that
shit,
one in the end
man.
zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time
Yeah,
on
X
the
Factor,
clock
but I
either.
jump.
Well
I beat him to
done.
that, man. Get the fuck out of here.
I was just about to say he had missed
Wow,
an extra
Jones
point
pissed
all
about that.
season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
I think this is the first time he scored all
So
the
with the
2
missed
years.
PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Now a hit.
Oh, my God. Woo!
So a teammate picking him up there. That
I
was
just get him
nearly
get out of his
disaster.
hand. For some
And
reason,
the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make
51,
sure
you
that
about
the
to get
catch is
a
secure.
raise.
And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The carry.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. This is Breida. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you told that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. And he'll give it here to his running back. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
To me, the defense was a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room a little extra spring in their step. I wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play.
That's crazy.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense just came up with a stop right out of the locker room, and now can the offense take advantage? And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Shaq Lawson able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
It's an inside give. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. They get 5 yards on the run there. Still left staring at a 3rd and about 14. Operating from the gun. Lock eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it. Somehow ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to pass. Tua.
Hey,
he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. That pick is 9th on the season.
Remember we were kids and you were playing Little League Baseball? and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order. That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field. That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out there.
Exactly.
But the 9 picks,
you want that in a big way.
Now Locke, he lost the football to 2. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. 30, 20, 10. And
Watch it be.
All the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he gets us
man, I got
just
2
shy of the 40
fucking X-Factor
down at
linebackers
the
that just don't make fucking targets.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Denver.
From the gun, Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. And a give this time to the tailback. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Block. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
But he'll definitely say that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
This is taken at the 18.
Get off me.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Dolphin football.
27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
They run with Braden. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get them behind the line twice in a row. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back now in Miami.
Broncos 13.
It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 2nd down, Tua. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Now it's Breida. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 19. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
I'm looking at the field. I threw the ball.
It's picked up by the Broncos.
Well, I'm looking at the field. I've been through the fucking ball.
The 30. Past the
Where's
20.
he going?
10. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
They're on 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays. They're going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Little boy.
And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Miami. 53 yards. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Oh, my
that's
God.
Not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Oh, no, never had a chance. Well to the right, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a one-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
At the Dolphins' 46.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll try and run it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now Locke.
Oh, that was my pick. That was my pick.
That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on.
I read that shit perfect. Fuck you, man.
Interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Got a man. It's Judy complete.
Man, they just beat the shit out
their
of me.
3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
They just beat the shit out of me.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. To throw is Locke. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but it'll be second and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. He's back to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, but now it's third and goal.
Third down and goal from the 10-yard line.
An important play right here, third and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Lock to throw. And he'll be hit.
Come on, man. What fucking sack it?
And that'll fall incomplete.
Intended for Cortland Sutton. Incomplete. It's now fourth and goal.
Coming out though, I'm about to sit there and watch the niggas throw on me. We gonna have to beat somebody got to beat me one-on-one.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal. So that'll back him up 5. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on fourth and goal.
Shit.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. He's got it. Fighting for the pylon, but he will not get there. They mark him short of the goal line. They get the completion, but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Miami, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down.